welcome back to my channel, and today I have a new handbag unboxing. I'm so excited to share this with you. I have been eyeing up this brand for quite some time, and yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you this bag. But before we start, just a little bit about handbags. So I started off 2021 on talking about what my wish list was for handbags. I had a few things on there like Celine and maybe one from Fendi, I can't remember now, but I kind of drifted away from those big brands. I still like the idea of Celine, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I see that Celine bag everywhere now, and that kind of puts me off quite a fair bit. Just from where I am, I see it everywhere, and it does put me off a little bit for now, but it's definitely a bag that I'd like to go back to in the future because it's a classic cut, the Celine box bags. But I don't know about you, but after all the stuff that happened with Balenciaga and just the shame and the kind of abhorrent behaviour that happened around that brand, it kind of really put me off wanting to put money into these kind of bigger fashion houses for now, because I just don't know what I'm putting my money towards anymore, because Balenciaga's obviously owned by Gucci, and I did have that Gucci horsebit bag, the 1980s one or something, on my wish list as well. And it just makes me think, these fashion houses, like, we keep putting money into them, but they keep doing all these things behind closed doors that we don't know about. And there are so many smaller designer bags that are reasonably priced with beautiful craftsmanship, handmade. So it makes me wonder, what am I actually paying for? So I just had a bit of that thought since that's happened. And since then I picked up a bag, and I'm doing a no spend January. So I actually picked this up on the 31st of December, and my husband was like, well, you can either do it today or you wait until whenever you want to buy it next, whenever you're spending again. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it now as my last purchase of 2022. It came this week, and it is Polene Tonca. And the reason why it's called Tonca is because you'll see in a moment. So I'm just going to unbox this now. I've already unboxed this just for clarity, because I unboxed it but I didn't play with it at all. And the reason why I unboxed it, because I really hate it when there's unboxing and you have to take all the plastic off stuff, and it's annoying. But so I bought this. It's the Tonca. It comes in this box which has got this gold like writing on that says Tonca and the brand name here. So really beautiful box if you're buying for a gift, or just lovely presentation box. And then you open it inside. I'm a little bit giddy because I'm so excited, because I do love handbags, and this is a particularly beautiful handbag. And when you open it, it comes with the card here. And for anyone who doesn't know, these are bags that they're French. It's a French brand, but they're handmade in Spain, which is just, again, so many of the other designer houses are handmade in Spain and Italy and France. So these are handmade in Spain. There's only a store in Paris and New York at the moment. It'd be great if they had a store in London, Japan or something, or Tokyo, because they're very popular in Tokyo as well, in Japan. And so they're really good quality bags, and I've looked at so many reviews beforehand for when people first receive them, and some reviews for when they've had them for a while, and the reviews are still high, that they hold up, they don't scratch, they're really beautifully made, and people are still very happy with them even after some time, which is great. It comes in this dust bag, which is, again, a nice touch. It's a nice thick dust bag. So if anybody has ever bought designer before, it's on par with that. For me, it reminds me of my Louis Vuitton dust bag, and it's just that kind of thick cotton material. It's beautiful with the label on, which is always really handy to have. Then it has the tissue paper here, there, which has the Polene sticker on. Unfold that, and it was wrapped in bubble wrap as well, so the bag was wrapped in bubble wrap. And this is the bag, so I'm going to take it off for you now. I absolutely love it. So this is the Tonca, and I just love it. It's obviously called Tonca because it looks like a Tonka bean, because it's got that kind of bean shape. And I bought it in the camel, grained camel, so they call it textured camel, two-tone duo, textured duo camel. Yeah, because I don't trust myself with smooth bags quite yet. But this is the bag and I absolutely love it. I'm going to do like a full review for you now. It comes with quite a lengthy strap that you can adjust. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes there that you can adjust, and it came just like this. First get it, you can just thread it through on the hole that you want. I like to wear my bags as low as possible, and then you just push it through the gold part, just like that. You just push it through there and it's secured there by the gold. It's got gold hardware on that has the Polene, I don't know if you can pick it up there on camera, logo embossed on there, engraved on there, and it has it down here as well. So these are really subtle bags, which I absolutely love. I'm not a huge monogram fan. I do like the ombre leather in Louis Vuitton, but I'm not a massive kind of logo person anyway. I'm not that kind of person. It doesn't fit how I like to dress, and for me this is a beautifully, you could tell it's a beautifully well made bag. And yeah, as I mentioned, I bought it in the caramel duo colour, so the strap, if you can see, is a different colour to the actual bag, and I think that's actually a nice touch. And the reason why I went for this colour is because it works all year round. This kind of brown works in all seasons, and it looks, I just think it looks just, it's quite a nice sophisticated brown. It does come in another sort of deeper brown, almost bordering burgundy, and it comes in an array of colours, which I'll put on the screen here. Blues, pinks, and all their bags come in different colours, which is just fantastic. So you've got a massive selection, massive choice, and the only problem is that you're probably going to want everything in every single colour, because it's just the options are great, so they'll fit with everybody. The bag is incredibly light. It's 350 grams or 320 grams, the bag, so it's incredibly light. And the fastening on this one is, they've got a really good quality magnetic fastening, so it just flips up like this, so you are protected, because there's another lip that sits in here to give you that extra protection. So it's stuffed at the moment, which I'll just take out, but there you go, that's how it opens. So you've got that kind of extra protection there. So one thing I am going to do is make sure I keep the stuffing in, just because of the unusual shape of the bag, although it's very structured, even though it's an unusual shape. So I don't think having the stuffing out of it will necessarily make it, will change the shape, because it is structured. So underneath here, it feels structured. It's soft, but it's also very structured underneath here. And it's got a good width as well, so you know you're going to be able to fit quite a bit in there, even though it is a relatively small bag. Inside it is, you'll be surprised to know, micro suede inside. Now, not even a lot of the big designer fashion houses are doing micro suede inside their bags, because it is expensive and it can add weight to the bag, but they've managed to keep the bag light and have a micro suede lining, which gives it that extra luxurious feel when you're putting your hands in and out to the bag. And then it has one internal pocket here, one internal leather pocket, you can see there, that kind of sits there, which you can put like cards and coins or whatever, but otherwise it's just one large open pocket there that you can see. So what does this bag fit? Now, I've seen some people, I saw one person put their whole thing, so much stuff in here, all their everyday stuff, plus a water bottle, and I was thinking, now that's a little bit much. I don't carry that much, which is why I prefer the side of smaller bags, although I do have my eye on kind of a hobo bag that I'm looking at the moment, for maybe like further down the line, maybe in the summer I'll treat myself to that. But this fits quite a lot, so let me show you what it fits. Let me go and get my bits and pieces so I can show you what I take day to day, and then you can see actually how much more room I've got in there as well. So what does my new bag fit? I'm smiling because I absolutely love it. When things translate online and then you see it in person and you get it and it's like it's the same, I just love that. My iPhone, which is the Pro Max of, what are we on now, 14? So it must be 13 or 12. Either way, it's the biggest one. That fits in like no problem, like seriously, no problem at all. And then I have my Mulberry card holder here. That fits in perfectly. I have my door keys, which I keep in a little leather pouch so it doesn't scratch things. Fits perfectly again. Then I have my car keys, which has still got my little Adori macaroons on. That fits in perfectly. I have some mints, and they fit in perfectly. And then my AirPods as well. And they fit in perfectly as well. And then it still closes. There you go, so I can fit all that stuff in. It doesn't ruin the shape of the bag, as you can see. Still kept its shape. And I could probably actually fit a little bit more in there, to be honest. And because the bag is so light, it doesn't feel heavy at all to have all this stuff in here. And you can adjust this to make it more into a shoulder bag. It gives you all the ways that you can wear it on the website, as well as like the little card that they give you. It's just, I just think it's such a beautiful, beautiful bag. It just looks so sophisticated. I just think it's gorgeous. So this bag in particular, it says here that it's full grain Italian calfskin and 100% velvet microfiber inside. So again, really good quality materials, handmade in Spain, hand stitched in Spain. And you can see it's so beautiful. I'm going to do some other close-ups, but it's just so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any of these bags, because they are gaining some popularity online. So let me know if you've got any of these bags, if you've got your eye on any. I've got my eye on another one, which I am going to purchase next month, because that's when it's released. And that's going to be, I think, maybe my last handbag purchase of the year. I know it's early on, but it probably will be. But I absolutely adore this, and let me know your thoughts. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.